This is the secret sauce to home selling, Chapter 2, First Steps to Home Selling. Location, location, location. Location is the most crucial consideration in real estate and a major factor, if not the predominant one in real estate pricing. Novice and not so novice home sellers alike must know the considerations that determine a home's price. Setting a price at which to sell your home is not a simple formula, not totally mathematical. Many elements factor into the decision. Throughout this book, you'll read or hear examples of similar and similarly situated houses that sold for very different prices, along with the reasons for the disparities. A calculated home value is not necessarily what you believe your house is worth. Recognizing this helps avoid overpricing, a major factor that leaves homes languishing or unsold. Familiarity with the real estate terms market value, appraisal value, and assessed value can save disappointment and frustration and allow the home seller to meaningfully engage in setting a home's listing price. The most used definition of market value is the most probable price a property should bring in a competitive open market under conditions requisite to a fair sale. Essentially, this is a pre-negotiation opinion of what a house should bring into its local market. Geographical area, generally an area such as a suburb or a neighborhood. Then there's appraisal value, an evaluation of a property's worth at a given point in time that is performed by a professional appraiser. Appraised value is a crucial factor in loan underwriting and determines how much money may be borrowed and under what terms. For example, the loan-to-value, LTV, loan-to-value ratio is based on the appraised value. Where LTV is greater than 80%, the lender generally will require the borrower to buy mortgage insurance. Then there's assessed value, is the amount the local or state government is designated for a specific property and frequently differs from market value or appraised value. This assessed value is used as the basis of property tax and when a property tax is levied. The assessed value of real property is not necessarily equal to the property's market value. Approximately 60% of U.S. properties are assessed higher than their current value. So, the question is, what is your home worth? The first step in selling your house or home is knowing the difference between value, worth, and price. The difference between value, worth, and price. So let's examine the determining factors at work. Understanding these factors allows them to be leveraged. There's several ways a home's value is derived. Professional appraisal. Nothing determines the sale price of a piece of real estate but the price at which it sells. Houses are not same-priced identical cans of tuna on the grocery store shelf or shares of stock valued and traded every day on the stock market. Real estate appraisal, property valuation, is the process of developing a perspective of value for real property. This is the market value, what a willing, reasonable buyer would pay for the property to a willing, reasonable seller. Real estate transactions generally require assessments because they happen infrequently, and every real property is unique in its features and characteristics. An appraisal helps in various decision points. The seller can use the appraisal as a basis for pricing. The buyer can use it as a gauge on which to base an offer. The lenders use appraisals to know how much money to credit to their borrowers. The important factors in a house appraisal are dwelling type, such as 1-story, 2-story, split level, factory built. Then features, that's including design, materials used, and the kind of structure present, and how they were built. Improvements made, comparable sales, location, like type of neighborhood, zoning areas, proximity to other establishments, age of property, size, depreciation. So let's look at condition. Condition, of course, is a crucial factor in valuation. Location is also a factor. However, as property cannot change location, upgrades or improvements to a residential property often can enhance its value. A professional appraiser should be a qualified, disinterested specialist in real estate appraisals with expertise in your region. His or her job is to determine an estimated value by inspecting the property, reviewing the initial purchase price, and weighing it against recent sales with the same purchase price. Then there's comparative market analysis, CMA, comparative market analysis by a real estate professional. The type of home valuation, it's free from real estate professionals and more helpful than automated online offerings. It also provides detailed information on each house sold in your area over the last 6 months, along with the final sale price. It also includes the specifics of all the houses for sale in your area, including the asking price. These homes are your competition. The real estate professional will also answer any questions and help you price your home realistically. Along with an understanding of how the worth of a home is determined, the current market must be considered. By utilizing a professional real estate agent, you can rely on proven expertise to market your home as the best listing price. I will be happy to provide you with a comparative market analysis, a CMA. And you can look at the last page of this book if you'd like more information on how to request a home CMA. And let's see. So the information is McNamer Real Estate. It's with Windermere. And a phone number to reach Steve McNamer would be 253-310-1239. Now, the second step, selling your home for more. Prior discussion showed that there's no calculable certainty in setting the value of a home. There can be wide differences between the seller's assessed price, the asking or listing price, which is the market value, and the price at which the home sells, the sale price. So let's turn to what the homeowner seller can do to elicit offers at or even above the listing price in a competitive market. The seller's time, effort, and investment are the most important parts of the process. The seller's willingness to adequately prepare the home for presentation and willingness to live in that pristine state for the time it takes to sell the property will greatly affect the price, the sale period, as well as the price at which the home sells. A market in which homes normally sell in no more than 6 months of listing is considered balanced or neutral, which means a good number of homeowners are selling and buyers are purchasing. Therefore, neither has an upper hand. A variable, for instance, like a major company entering or moving from the area, will tip the scale toward homeowners to make a swift market or toward buyers to make a slow market. The typical selling time in a swift market might be 30 days, while that of a slow market may be up to 9 months. Typically, any number below 6 months is considered a seller's market. Living in a fishbowl. A house on the market requires keeping the home in a constant show-ready condition, and changes in day-to-day life are inherent in the process. Sellers get unexpected phone comers at all hours from unrepresented prospects, and buyers' agents to show the home, as well as the frequent updates by phone, email, and text, and show appointment scheduling messages from the listing agent. They also will likely deal with repair and reconditioning appointments and inspections. The house may be photographed for online, periodical, or brochure presentations. There are repeated showings when the home first hits the market. Keep your home in pristine showing conditions for impromptu visitors. The perfect prospect might just drop in at dinner time. Now, children and pets should be unseen and unheard. Children and pets are a distraction for potential buyers, affecting their experience of your home. You should plan for your children to be elsewhere and your pets crated or leashed, and no toys lying about or dog hair on the sofa. The dishes should always be done and the kitchen sparkling. The pressure of showing to everyone, even mildly interested in looking, not necessarily buying, may come from the idea that the more your home is seen, the more quickly and easily your home will sell. Many real estate agents provide their clients with dozens of homes to consider without a clear picture of what the buyer wants. Low interest traffic can be heavy and a burden on the seller's time, energy, and resources. Since a showing can take an hour or even hours out of your day, finding an interested buyer is what matters most. The home will be shown to many more uninterested buyers than interested buyers. How many times will you have to show your home? In an ideal world, your property would be shown to serious buyers only. However, many Sunday afternoon window shoppers exist in the real estate business. That said, you shouldn't waste your time trying to appeal to uninterested buyers. This is where planning, organizing, and the professional help of a qualified real estate agent enables you to handle even the most intimidating tasks without wasting efforts. So, there you go. That's Chapter 2. Chapter 3 is going to get into Pareto's principle.